Yo, I'm out here in the West Coast, Evergreen Asian Market, Everett, Washington. You know what that means. We're about to get it done. Getting it in. 3 more. Let's do it. Ramen raid time, people.
Ramen raid. Ramen raid. Ramen raid.
First up, we got the menraku, Japanese ramen, chili tomato taste. This is our first Japanese ramen. Very excited about that. Looks to be a really basic one. The whole tomato thing caught my eye, and then of course the fact that it was Japanese. So let's get this guy underway. I love this right here. Open lid to this line. Don't go past, you'll ruin it. Great big soup base packet, but not much else. Chili tomato taste by menraku. I don't know how crazy I am about this idea. I'm not a huge tomato soup fan. I'm almost to where I would say I don't like tomato soup. And this is definitely putting off that smell of tomato juice or tomato soup. So let's see what we've got here with our first Japanese ramen. Slight reddish tinge to the noodles, which is pleasant. Yeah, that really coats the noodles. You just get the hint of tomato, which is pleasant. When I have to start sipping on that soup, be another ball game. It's a nice crisp night, probably around 50 degrees, so good time to get out and get under the moon. Yeah, it is pleasing. It's got the saltiness, but it's got just that twinge of tomato, which I do believe I would identify even blindfolded. The garnish in the soup pack really rehydrated quick, and some pretty big pieces of onion and what looks like a piece of tomato. I think that's a chili. No heat, but it's got that texture. All right, let's give this soup a go. I'm still waiting for the spice. When you advertise it as chili tomato and not just tomato, I could use some heat, and I'm just not finding it. Got a pretty big piece of cabbage here, it looks like, if I can fish her out. And here's another, again, chili or tomato. So beloved in Japan and most Asian countries, corn. Well, the corn comes across very nicely, that rehydrated very well. Yeah, this is a salt bomb. I don't know if the tomato is making the saltiness seem more pronounced than it is, or if this ramen truly just has a lot of salt even for an instant noodle. But when I sip in that soup, that is like pure salt. It's really not the color of tomato soup. It's much darker, like a more of a maroon than a cherry red. This is almost a candidate for the one where you just throw the soup away and drain it, because you would still retain some tomato flavor on the noodles even if I dump the soup. And that soup is a little on the unpleasant side just because it's tomato, and also because of this extreme saltiness that I'm finding here. Still, I think I got some heat going, but it's 100% in the back of the throat and not on the palate at all. Soup, but time for the big chug. Let's do it. Oh, there's so much black pepper in the bottom here. I didn't have high expectations going into this because I don't even like tomato soup and that kind of stuff. But that was actually why I bought it, to go outside my comfort zone. Really glad that got to see Japan represented here today in episode 5 of Ramen Raid. Menraku. Cheers. That's quite good. Back with a Buldak habanero lime. I am expecting a very unique experience here. I love Buldak. I love all the ones I've tried, but they're kind of similar. So this better have pronounced habanero flavor, pronounced lime flavor, and or such extreme heat that it almost kills me. Let's see what we got. Habanero lime. Is it legit? Or is it just another hot bowl of noodles? It smells real good. Time to demand something from Buldak besides just a good bowl of instant noodle. All right, I think I am getting the lime. Not gonna lie, I kind of could feel it in the nose as I took that bite. And it kind of comes across a little bit like a cleaning product. It's very hot, but it's hard to say, is it just Buldak hot or is it like habanero hot? Noodles seem like they're on the soft side. I did make this with boiling water. A little too soft. They're not al dente. All right, the artificial lime is starting to kind of grow on me. I'm not sure. I need time to process this. If you took the weird Clorox lime out, then it would definitely just be another Buldak. So I feel like it's kind of an excuse to slap a different label on here. I swore I saw some tiny, tiny shreds of orange, and I carefully plucked one out with my chopsticks. Had zero flavor, zero spice. Went for no soup on this one, did the full drain. Got a bunch of onions and stuff here. We need to step their game up. It's great ramen, but I feel like they're just repackaging the same one. That is so hot though. Wow, is that spicy. Yeah, I want more, I'm not gonna lie. As I sit here and criticize it, I'm also addicted. The jury's out on the Buldak habanero lime. Worth a try, I guess. Maybe I'll find a really unique one next time. Cheers. Trying to discern how different, if at all different, that is from their regular iced coffee. It's quite nice. No power, people. That's right. It's been about 18 or 20 hours. Sun's going down, and it's going to be a mighty dark night. But we don't care, right? Because all you need to make ramen is hot water. Where am I going to get hot water? With the firebox. Let's make this happen. Getting it done. Sun's going down very shortly. Sanukiya udon. Although it's a Japanese style noodle, this is once again made in South Korea. Let's see what we got inside here. Oh yeah, dried flake sachet. This looks like bonito flake. It's not in English. That's certainly what that looks like. Soup base in liquid form. Don't know if you could read that. It says liquid soup. And we've got our udon noodles. Put noodles and liquid soup in the bowl, pour hot water up to the line. Liquid soup goes in. Looks like mostly soy sauce to me. Sure tastes like soy sauce. Ooh, that's salty. So we got steam, but I put my finger in there and it's not very hot. Hopefully I don't run out of daylight here. The water is getting warm, but I feel like it will never get hot at this rate. I don't need it to boil, but I need it hotter than it is. If I can keep that going, that water will be boiling pretty quick. All right, I'm calling it. With my finger test, it's becoming painful to keep my finger in there, so. And that's all we need. Okay, we've gone into plan B. So that water was definitely not hot enough. I have finally got this thing going hot enough, and I have poured the noodles and the soup base back into the pot, and we're gonna boil it right here. Now we're cooking. Hell yeah. Or this is the bonito flake. The mystery flakes went in first. Even I know bonito. You gotta be Japanese. Oh yeah, I could smell it. Shaved, dried, skipjack tuna. Give that a good stir. And some interesting aromas off of this guy. Ramen Raid after dark. It's actually so hot that it's burning my hand through the cup. The noodles are phenomenal. You would swear these were actually fresh noodles. Just made. That soup is on the fishy side. Definitely see a lot of dehydrated veg, but the noodles are really the star. You would swear that that was hand pulled. I can't get over the noodles. They're amazing. Working our way through the udon. I literally cannot see into the bowl. Just trying to fish out any remaining noodles to go for a big chug. This is going to be the chunkiest big chug so far. This is a very high-end instant noodle. I don't remember what I paid for this. Whatever it was worth it. Here we go, big chug time. I am so excited that I am drinking very hot soup in the dark that I cooked over a stove fueled with wet wood in the rainiest part of the country and the rainiest part of the year. I am doing all right. The fishiness has long ago subsided. It's maybe just there in the background. The salt level is just tasty. It's not your horrible instant ramen level of salt. All right, I'm gonna go on a limb here. Not only are these the best noodles I've had, that is the best soup I've had. This is a crazy good instant noodle. Almost forgot. You know what's up, people. Can you see that? When you do high-end ramens, you need the high-end ramen gear. Oh. Cheers. That's the business. And that, folks, is all she wrote. Have you done a ramen raid lately? Have you done a ramen raid in the dark? How about a survival ramen raid? When you've gone off the grid, off the power grid, maybe off all the grids. Keep your sticks ready. We'll be back soon with 3 more ramens. Hope you got power, because I sure as hell don't. Catch you next time.